SharkyBreath.
He plays video games.
Hello and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. I have some moderately bad news. I hadn't recorded an episode of this for about 3 weeks. It's been about 3 weeks if you're following this in real time, and as such, I forgot to test my equipment when I set out to record another episode, and my microphone wasn't working. So I went for about an hour, and then there was no microphone, which means I need to redo it. But the plus side of this is that any rustiness that I had that was going to get shaken off from just playing for a little bit while more, that should be gone at this point. The bad news is I've seen some of this content before, and I'm still not good at the game. So, let's just get down to it, shall we? Oh, right. I noticed between sessions here, I've got a bunch of experience, that's what it's called, experience. I got a bunch of experience I should spend, so I'm going to spend that real quick. I had to look through the skills that are available to me, and I figured I would get Serpent's Snare here, which, as it says, brutal axe attack that throws the enemy to apply massive damage, and I like massive damage, and also frost explosions, but it's also very expensive. And the other skill that I wanted to get is this one here, Hyperion Grapple 1, where you do the Hyperion pull, where you stick the blade into them and pull them towards you, except instead you pull yourself towards them and do a bunch of stun damage. And I like stun damage because frequently it lets me instant kill people. And I like instant killing people because the longer I have to fight people, the clearer it is that I'm actually bad at fighting. So I'm going to go ahead and get this. I'm also going to try and remember this thing about skill labors, because it seems that you can upgrade the skills if you use them a bunch of times. And I need to get better about that, so I'll try and keep that in mind as well moving forward. And I should be able to then afford the other skill I want to get here, Serpent Snare, in just a little while here, only like 50 experience off. Then there's Atreus, and while if I saved up a little bit more, I could do Stranglehold 1, which immobilizes enemies for longer and helps with my powerful strikes, as it says right there. Instead, I think I'm going to get this, Watchful Protector, which Atreus draws enemy aggression when Kratos is under pressure, and given that I'm terrible at the game, that seems like a great idea. So, let's get that right now, shall we? Well, let's do it. Yes, good. Okay, that out of the way, let's get back into the water. We are in, what's the name of this place? I can't remember either name for this place. Hang on. What is this place? Goals. What are we doing? We have arrived in Svartalfheim. Yes, that's the one. The dwarves left us far from Nidavellir. We will journey by boat. Am I correct in remembering that Nidavellir is the name of both the capital of the dwarves and also what they call their own land rather than Svartalfheim, since that's the dark elf term for it? I feel like it is. I can't erase the mental image now of Kratos' head bumping on these wooden girders as he goes underneath them, just thunk, 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 thunk. He probably would say nothing at all about it because he's a very grim fellow, you know, this Kratos. And it seems hilarious to me, and I wish it would happen. But it won't, I'm pretty sure. Not unless someone...
You intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
Something like that.
I'm trying to keep our options open.
Yeah, all those options we've got.
Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm.
Yes, you did seem rather bored.
Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth?
I do not enjoy warmth. Ever. I mean... It probably is kind of nice, but yeah, it seems that I'm mostly immune to environmental changes. Probably not. Nothing that's happening. But good effort there, Atreus. I believe this is the right way I'm going. Let me just make sure. Hey, good. Yes, we want to go towards this thing. So we keep going this way. Perfect. Let's do it. All right. And a gate.
Looks like we gotta find a way to open that gate if we want to get to Nidavellir.
It does, doesn't it? Well, let's look for a handy dock. There's almost always one around. Not this way. Whoops. Sorry, Atreus. Let's see. Over there? Maybe around this way. Seeing as there's not one directly in the dead end to the left. Yeah, here we go. This is the one. Great. And here we are. And there's a thingy. Hello, thingy. How are you doing? Not great then, huh? Let us kill the thingy? Let us kill the thingy. It's what we do, right? It's got a red reticle. It's probably fine. Ah! Oh no! It's too fast.
How shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
I'm not sure.
Good.
Yes, good. Good job, Atreus. Good job plotting the death of those around us. Why are we trying to kill this thing? I'm not really clear on that. Obviously, I've already done this part before, so I do know, yeah, you go behind it, and then you just smack it with an axe, and it dies. But I'm not really sure why...
Let's see what it drops.
Why we killed it in the first place. Ormer, a mysterious creature. Mimir tells me it was born of an ember that escaped Surtur's hammer as he worked his forge. The steward of Muspelheim used his bellows to breathe life into the ember, and its first act of existence was to steal and consume the precious metals the smith had been using to forge a weapon. Mimir tried to tell me Surtur found this amusing. Were I Surtur, I would not be amused. Yes, Kratos is never amused. It's true. It's true. Never amused, so. I'm still not sure why we're killing them, but maybe it's just because Kratos hates thieves. Or something, despite being absolutely a thief himself. I steal so much stuff. I see a box, I just bust it open, take the contents. That's what I do. I don't even think about whose box it actually was before.
Up there.
Eh? Oh yeah, sure. I can do something with that. Ha-ta. Great. Now then, let's hop over this anvil-looking thing. Hey, look, a chain. Maybe this will solve our problems. It usually does. Whoa. Nice. That's like progress.
Halfway there.
Yeah, something like
There's
that.
gotta be another chain to lower the rest of the gates.
Yeah, that would be convenient if there was. If I were the dwarves, I wouldn't put in a second chain. I wouldn't put in a single chain in the first place. Why would they make a mechanism that lets people get into their city at all from the outside? Aside from which, okay, okay, say you did want to have a device that would let people into the city, like an emergency measure.
It's a chain we can pull up there.
Huh? Oh, yeah. That'll be the other chain. Great. But, like, why would you make it so inconvenient to activate the emergency measure, yeah? Like, only I can do this. If a dwarf got locked out of the city, it'd be SOL. Nothing he could do about it. What do we got here? Hack silver. Hooray. Also, a non-dissolving corpse, for some reason. They look weirdly rubber suit-like when they're just lying out here dead in the open. I'm not sure why they don't dissolve if someone else kills them besides me. But, seems to be the case. Great. What are you looking at? Huh? Oh, hello. That wasn't the one that was just lying on the ground just now, was it?
We gotta knock it down!
Yeah, we'll get there, Atreus. Just give me a second. Ah, okay. Listen. Man, gravity sure just doesn't happen like you would expect, does it? Wow, where did you come from, Atreus? Seriously, just like materialized out of nowhere. Bizarre. Anyway, you want to knock that one out? Yeah, sure, go for it. You're the one who does that sort of thing. Feel free. Ha-ta! Great. And then we do one of these. Great. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah! And then we switch to the other weapons, and then hit him because he's frozen. Nice. That worked out just fine. Great. Was that... Oh, there's another one. I didn't even see you up there. Hello. Now then, let's try this new ability of mine, shall we? Oh, I have to wait for you to hit the ground, do I? Sure, get up. Get up. Let him get up, Atreus. It's fine. There we go. I missed. How unfortunate. Are you spitting stuff? Gross. You're gross. There we go. Great. Good. All right. What are those things called again? Grims? I think they're called Grims. I'm not sure where they come from.
You can uncover that geyser from here?
Oh, I would imagine I can, and not just because I've done this section before. All right. Axe. And then... this? Great. There we go. Wait, that's not... Oh, right. There's a... I just have to, like... Yeah, this one gave me trouble for a while. I was standing here with my blades being like, what do I do? I just, like, throw at it? It's not doing anything. But you just have to stand close enough to it, and then it's like, oh, you hit this button and it does the thing. Yeah, okay. That's good. Cool, thank you. Great. And off it goes.
Oh, I think I get it.
Uh-huh.
If you freeze the geyser, the pressure will turn the wheel.
You're absolutely right. It will, won't it? No, not that. Not this. We want this, and then we want to throw my axe at that. Great.
Nice one.
Thank you. Okay, shall we be off then? All up
See
here.
anything from that block?
Oh, right. What I can see from up here is you. Hello. And I can also read this. Hooray. Okay, perfect. And now I'm up here. Couldn't be better. What do we got here? A book.
That's one of Kvasir's poems.
Who's Kvasir?
Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find.
Mimir has opinions about this matter. Here we are, The Sunrise of Nothingness. A story of relentless genius from the mind of Kvasir. Imagine, dear reader, if you so dare, creatures of metal that screech through the air, that swim through the seas, that bound across the land, but are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Her origins hidden, her hair red as blood, finding places forbidden, buried under the mud. But who is this young girl, who is more than she seemeth, who will rescue her people and slay these behemoths? It actually almost rhymes with seemeth, so good job there. Yes, you may have noticed, this, The Sunrise of Nothingness, that's another way of saying Zero Dawn. This is Aloy. This is a poem about Aloy killing machines. So yes, it seems that Kvasir's poems, whoever Kvasir is, are references to other games by the Sony people. Sony games. They're Sony games. They're in-house franchises, I have to assume. Hooray, we got one of those. And we're breaking things that are made of wood because they defy me. Only I get to own wood things. This is the rule. I was going to say I don't make the rules, but clearly I do. Now then, let's open that gate, shall we? Lovely.
Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tia?
That's a good question.
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki.
Mm-hmm.
I'd also like to hear some of his stories.
Sure.
Traveling to other lands, giant stuff, and
Giant stuff.
maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
Yeah, clearly.
History.
Let's hope Tia's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long.
That is a...
Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
Yes, good use of
We have
vocabulary
no
there.
proof Tyr is truly here.
Yes.
Right.
Aside from that, if Tyr wasn't here, there wouldn't be much of a game to speak of. So yes, you're trying to find the possibly dead god for the purposes of talking to him. I guess that's fair. He probably knows some important stuff. I don't know. It's not my job to know stuff. It's my job to kill stuff. We've been over this. All right. Through the gate. Here we go. Hey, look at it. A thingy to dig up. Let me just... oh, wow. Hang on. Oh, my throat. Apparently, it's almost like I haven't recorded anything in 3 weeks. I was going to say 3 months, but that's an exaggeration. Hang on. Everybody loves to listen to the sound of me drinking water. I'm sure of it. Hydration's important. Great, so through the tunnel over there, I assume?
That earthquake earlier.
Hmm?
You think there will be another one?
I mean,
It's
aftershocks are a
unlikely,
thing.
but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
Do they? I'm not sure about that.
The geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter. Maybe the earthquakes are too?
I mean, that seemed to track.
Aye. You might be onto something, lad.
Maybe. In which case, there probably will be more earthquakes. Is that the idea? Whose camp is this? Unclear. Clearly somebody's been camping out here, but... maybe it's Grimm's? I don't know. Grimm's could be capable of building encampments or whatnot. I don't have any way of knowing that whether they can or can't. It's not my business. I mean, maybe it should be, given how much I kill them, but...
Atreus, look ahead.
right behind you. That kind of a head. Hey, look!
Now this looks like a city.
There's a person over there.
Welcome to Nidavellir,
They have seen us
brothers.
as well. Nidavellir, we made it. Aside from that, you know, this whole place is Nidavellir, as far as I know. Hello, dwarves. Oh, yeah, look at them running away, sort of. Very relaxedly running away. Ah, yes. Wait, wasn't that the same guy who was on the other shore just now? Yeah. Yes,
Oh.
dwarves.
They're, running away.
Yeah, it's almost like some heavily armed dudes just wandered into their territory or something. We should just count ourselves lucky they're not trying to kill us, I would say.
An alarm.
Chicken!
I wouldn't sound an alarm like that if I still had my body and was fearing the notion of being detached from it.
How's that for us, though?
Hey, wait, did you just throw a fish at me? Wait, what are they... why did they just throw all that stuff in the river? Wait, maybe that was their job and... yeah, that's definitely like an air raid siren.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Yeah, you could
Why
say.
is everybody hiding?
Oh, I
Stay
don't know.
alert.
Maybe a dude with a severed head just sort of wandered in with a giant axe and such. And, I mean, you know, you're fully armored and carrying a weapon as well. They don't... you don't see people like us show up on your docks and expect peace, I'm afraid. Hello. We are here now.
Hey, could we talk to you for...
There'll
Great.
be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own.
I feel like you gave up on that
Hope
awfully
they let
quickly.
us in.
Yeah, well, we'll see how it goes, I suppose. Hey!
buildings here really are incredible.
Yeah.
Detail in the woodwork is quite extraordinary.
Oh, yeah. That is nice. Good point. Now then, there's a chest, though. I would like the chest, but there's this, you know, fence that is waist high at places, but I cannot step over. Because it's magic, see? You can tell it's got little green pulsy bits. Therefore, no Kratos allowed. Okay, fine. I'll head through there later on, I suppose. Right. Pottery must be broken. This is the way of things. Don't mind us, just breaking your pottery. All right.
Is that a
Box.
statue of Odin?
I missed.
They must really love it.
What statue of Odin? Oh, yeah. One of those, probably. It's a lot bigger than Odin, as I recall him being. He was a little weedy guy, really. Oh, man, cannot break the barrel. Well, that's disappointing, but I guess I accept it. It's not like I'm going to get to break everything, even if I want to. Anything over here? Chickens! Hello, chickens. How do you stand up to being punched, chickens? Yeah, pretty well. You don't seem to mind at all. Impressive resolve. But what if I were to up the stakes a little bit? Wow. Just poofs into feathers. Every bird I hit with these weapons seems to just poof into feathers. It's kind of impressive. You'd think they'd be more resilient, or at least bloodier. But no, and I guess that's okay. Oh, hey! I know that sound and sight. Odin Raven. That's just, nice. Indeed. Favors. The eyes of Odin. Favors? What does that count as a favor to, though, exactly? Ravens killed, 1 to 48. Yeah, we'll be at it a while. Bestiary entry. Sure, Odin's Ravens, what we got? Odin has had his eyes on us since we began our journey some time ago. Killing these ravens and blinding the Allfather will only aid us on our path. I mean, probably, yeah? I mean, yeah, probably. He hasn't decided to kill us just yet, and probably killing his ravens isn't really going to help on that regard, but it's really a matter of time. He knows us by our reputation, and mostly what we do is kill gods.
Hello.
Huh?
I'd return your surprise.
Oh, there he
but
is.
I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Oh, there we go, yeah. He's got something for us. Great. Well, that's fantastic. However, exploration. For now, exploration. Hey, what's that? Give it to me.
Take your time.
I'm gonna. Lore scroll. Shopping list. Do shopping lists count as lore exactly? Don't want to hear any more about shortages. Azer got exactly what we need. My work shouldn't have to suffer just because they get off on being withholding. Anyway, I need barrel of oil, as many bundles of firewood as can be spared, 5 ingots of pure Svartalfheim steel, and oh yeah, goddamn food to goddamn eat. I suspect this might have been written by Brock. Either that or just, like, that's just how dwarves talk. Also, maybe Brock would have been a little bit more filthy-mouthed about it. Not even a single F-bomb. Brock cannot possibly be expected to write a document without any F-bombs.
Whenever you're ready.
Listen, I'm getting to it. There's a box over here. Come on. Patience, Sindri. Patience. See, $116. I would not have had that if I'd just gone and talked to you immediately. You know how it is. Well, maybe you don't. But now you do. You have no excuse. All right. That's probably good enough. So what do you want, Sindri? To give us stuff, you said? Something like that? Great. Hello. Hello.
What is it, dwarf?
What is a dwarf? As guttural as possible.
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok.
So not answering my question then? Is your head always that flat?
Cobblestones could talk.
I guess it is.
Then they'd have mouths.
Yeah, that'd be gross.
Filthy, disgusting mouths.
I see you agree with me.
Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow?
Apparently he doesn't. Good for you, Sindri. Have at it. Great.
You are long overdue for a replacement.
Oh, come on now. I think that was made by his mother or something.
Taking advantage of certain material. Ow.
Good job.
Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Okay, so this is an experiment you're
Thanks
doing?
for finally trying it.
I guess. You
What's it gonna
recognize
be this time?
you recognize both of us have super strength, right? Like,
Patience. I find it's best to see these things in action.
either of us could have done that easily. You know that, right? Fine. Neat.
There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say Skialfa.
Uh-huh. What does that mean? Scalfa? Skialfa. Sure. Yes, okay. You want me to do it. Very well. Skialfa? No, you're supposed to say it before you. Okay.
expect you to disturb half the creepy crawlies in need of a
This was your idea. Come on now. Be reasonable. All right, let's see here. Yeah. There. And then we're just going to switch to this, and we're going to do a little of this, and then... That do anything for you? Yeah, I was in the middle of a combo. I can't dodge when I'm comboing. You know how it is. All right. Stop. Stop. I don't even know what I was aiming for at that point. Yeah. Let's get rid of the little guys, because the little guys are annoying. Like, oh, right. Atreus can shoot things. Shoot things. Ah, use all your arrows on nothing, because I'm great at my job. There we go. Yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. All right, let's just do one of these. Great. And then... Okay, that's not the button I meant to push. No, thank you. All right. Now I'm going to die. I'm going to die ignominiously. It's what I do. Switch to this one. And there. Great. Good enough, I guess. Can I have that?
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Durlin.
Durlin. All right, that is who we're looking for, isn't it?
Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do I look like I've ever been to a filthy tavern?
So you're no help
The
then.
sewer you just punched a hole through seems promising, though.
Great, thank you.
For you.
Uh-huh.
It should lead to the other side of the city.
Right, we'll
It's
get some
not like
just
you're
open.
able to open other doors around here.
Why not? Oh, right, because I can't open doors in general. I forgot about that.
Yo,
I'm incapable of it. Wow, that just imploded. Is that how sonic
really
energy
is
works?
because of us?
Of course
Oh
it is.
my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is
Bunch.
considered a threat.
Sounds like an Odinism if I ever had one.
Harder to defy him when everybody's living in ignorance, you know? Ignorance and fear. Anyway, hello.
At your service.
Indeed. Resurrection Stones. All right. Kratos can now purchase Resurrection Stones from the Special Items tab of the Huldra Brothers shop. These one-use stones can revive Kratos from death as long as he is not alone. Foreshadowing. I'm guessing eventually Atreus is going to bugger off then? Seems like. Great. All right. A magical stone. Simple resurrection stone. A magical stone that revives one from death with a small amount of health. Press squares when down to allow your companion to resurrect the fallen and rejoin the fight. So I have to actually command Atreus to resurrect me or he will not. Which is kind of weird considering that it's a stone he can use to resurrect his father. And he has to wait till his father allows him to do so to actually do the thing. Only one resurrection stone can be carried at a time. Note cannot be activated without your companion. Cannot resurrect yourself. Check. Got it. Hold to craft. Quantity. Oh, here we go. It's free this time. I can't imagine that will be the case in the future, yeah? Probably not. Oh, yeah, it's 1,500 for the second one. Got it. So the first one's free. Great, thank you. I'll just try not to use them very often, huh? We'll see how that goes for me. Great. You got anything else?
What
Oh,
can
you
I
do.
make for you?
Indeed. What can you make for me? The handles are upgradable. Uses rawhide and hack silver. Low luck chance to grant a rage burst on native blades kill. Oh, it does have that effect. I remember wondering if it had an effect like that, because it didn't actually say that in the quick item description. All right, I might do that. And you can upgrade it further. But mostly it gives me a strength boost. That's also nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and... Wait a second. Before I do that, let's go to the armor
I'll
front.
disinfect my tools.
Good, thank you. You do that. I would like to upgrade the paltry, because, man, that's a huge boost. Look at that. That's amazing. Yes, do that. Great.
Hey, what happened to all the armor we made you already?
Good question.
I used it.
Well, maybe try to make this one last longer.
I will not.
I have to say, that exchange right there as an explanation for why Kratos doesn't have any of his previous armor is about my favorite thing I've run into the game so far. He used it. I will not. It's genuinely my favorite. I love that wholeheartedly. Anyway, great. I did that. I would also like to upgrade, since I do have enough hack silver for it, I would like to upgrade the hammer handle as well,
I'll
I
heat
think.
up the forge.
Yeah, you do that. There we go. That one, yes? That one. Yes, good. Great. Rage burst chance and all that. Good. Lovely. All right. And I think I would need more iron if I wanted to upgrade the other chunks of my armor, right? The wrist. Yeah, I would need 3 more forged iron, and I don't have anything like that, so that's fine then. The axe. Oh, right, I have the Furious Maul. Oh, and I don't have enough rawhide to upgrade it. High luck chance to get a gift of strength on any axe kill. That's actually a better upgrade. I probably should have done that, but I didn't, so that's fine, I guess. Can I not upgrade? Oh, I can't upgrade Atreus' equipment. Oh, and slag deposits are used on the shield. Oh, interesting. But I don't have enough to upgrade this, so that's fine. Wait, do I have the Stonewall shield? Or is... Oh, I see. I can buy the Stonewall shield, or I can upgrade that. I get it. Cool. All right, no, we're good here. That said, sell. Let's have a look at sell. Ah, yeah, well, here we go. We can actually sell the artifacts, but is that a good idea? Bring artifacts to the shop to sell them for hex silver. Artifacts will continue to count towards collection progress even after they are sold. So then there's no reason not to do it? Is that what you're saying? Because I'm doing it. Hopefully that's fine.
Condition too.
I mean, as much as they can be when I've been carrying them around, I would say. All right, great. So
Want something in particular?
no, because I don't have the... unless you can sell me the resources necessary to upgrade things, which it seems like you can't. So no, we're good here.
Be safe.
Great. I probably won't, but I'll try. Thank you. So I don't know a good way to to meta around this here, but I'm pretty sure I had a second poem when I sold that stuff to Sindri last time I did this, which means I missed something. So give me just a second, okay? Okay, no, I think I probably found it later on and then just didn't notice I could sell things to Sindri at this first time I saw him. Does he show up again later? I don't honestly remember. Listen, it's fine. We're going to just go this way and hope for the best, okay? It's going to be great. It's going to be spectacular. Off we go. Thanks.
Any outsider is considered a threat. Is that to protect the dwarves?
It sounds like it. But knowing Odin, there's sure to be an ulterior motive.
Yeah. I mean, if they hate and fear absolutely everybody, they can't ally with
Everyone's
anybody
hiding
against
on
him.
this side too.
Yeah,
Odin's occupation of this realm has its hooks in deep.
presumably
But
yes.
there aren't any guards patrolling. We're clearly not a threat. Why hide?
Resist and you're made an example of. To keep the rest in line.
Sure, I guess that would do it.
Self-preservation can outweigh bravery for even the strongest of folk.
Only
Fear
fair.
keeps them safe and alive.
Yeah. Seems to be working in the meantime anyway, yeah? Can I go in here? Absolutely
Caravan's
not.
gotta be around here somewhere.
Are those fishes?
Maybe we
Can
can
I have
try
them?
knocking on some doors for directions.
I mean, I suppose. Could try
I can
that.
see something.
What do you see? Where'd he go? Oh, you're just knocking on
to
doors.
bother
If
you.
you're selling something, please bugger off.
Uh-huh.
If you're not selling something, please kindly bugger off.
Sure. Slightly more polite if we're looking to kill her. Great. Lovely. I'm not sure why they would set off all those air raid alarms if it was just a matter of someone trying to sell things, but never mind that. So those... they're like mining rigs. The first time I saw this, I actually thought they were catapults. They're mining rigs. Later on, we'll find out they're mining rigs. I just didn't have any idea the first time I saw them, because I don't know what I'm talking about, usually. Punch! I did it. I feel good about myself. All right, so... What? Wait, there's a chest over there. How do I...
Hello?
Very convincing. Oh, that's what it was. It wants me to IC Sonic Arrow. Sure. Did it. Man, that just implodes everything, and it just collapses around it. Pile of dust. Very convenient. And Atreus really wants to go that way, which suggests I should go this way first, doesn't it? In fact, I think I can check that. Hang on. Yeah, here we go. So that's where I'm trying to get. So that's the way I'm going. We'll go the way that I'm not trying to get to first. That's how it works. Off I go. What do we got up here? More things that Atreus can shoot. I missed. Or he missed. Somebody missed. Hi. What were you doing in there? Sure, I guess we can fight. Seems a little weird, but alright. Now, come on. I just stood in that? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. I should be ashamed. Alright, let's just do one of these. Bonk. Oh, you can't actually stun them when they're frozen. That's interesting. I didn't know that. But now I do. I've learned. Great. So, was there any point to this area aside from killing that man who was hiding in a well? Oh, there's a thing. What's that? What is that?
You may need some special equipment to use this.
Presumably you're right, but what? How does it work? Is there wind actually coming out of a log? That's very strange. Huh. All right. Maybe there's something here that I just can't access yet, then. Hello, spider. How are you? Yeah, that's about what I thought. Great. Okay. What do we
A
got?
firebomb
Oh.
from the chief anti-Odin propagandist in Durlin's rebellion. Quite a sharp wit she had until she turned to less subtle means of resistance.
I see. Greep. Greep's firebomb. All right. I have many regrets concerning the time I spent in Svartalfheim, but of those regrets, I may think of Greep the most. Griep was a fantastically angry dwarven scribe. Her furious treatises against Odin's financial imperialism might well have spurred the dwarves to outright rebellion had she continued to distribute them. As a wielder of words, she was at least my equal, if not my superior, and her passion and fury commanded her respect, the respect of anyone who read her writings. When she took firebomb in hand and burned Aesir camps to ash, others followed her. Others followed her. Unfortunately, the downside of having a clear and loud voice is that you're very, very easy to find. The Einherjar could handle propaganda. Arson, less so. They found her, and she, and all known copies of her writings, disappeared. I'd always wished to meet her. I still think of her often. I like to think we'd be friends if she knew me as I am now, i.e. a head attached to some man's bottom. Yes. So, the entries that are about artifacts seem to be written by Rumir, and the rest seem to be by Kratos. I sometimes have difficulty telling up until I, start reading the entry and it becomes clear that, oh, wait a second, there's more. Why are there always creatures in all the little things I'm trying to open? Whoa! That's convenient. Can I just do that to any of them? I can! Wow! That's really fantastically convenient. But I have to have pretty good aim to do it. Which I usually don't. Neat. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, bunch. Okay, and then this goes back through here. Indeed it do. And here we are. Where is here? Great question. Ah, this is the way I came from. Okay. Now, listen. I know this is meta-knowledge from when I was playing before, but the fact of the matter is, I know for a fact that when I found that firebomb, I had a second poem. So I missed something. Hang on, I'm going to try and find it. Give me a second. Oh, wait, of course. I know what it is. There's that chest down by the docks that I couldn't get at before I had the sonic arrows. Because I went and got it prior to having to re-record all this, I didn't even think about the fact that I hadn't gotten it a second time. That makes perfect sense. That must have been frustrating to watch when I didn't remember about it, huh? There we go. This thing.
Another of Kvasir's poems.
Yes, indeed. Let's have a look. Large Society Ground Orb. The Performance. This one I didn't get immediately, but maybe you do. Being a fictional poem by Kvasir, master of all poets. The armies assembled, 9 warriors strong, well rested and fed, for the war would be long. The orb in the air and branches in hand, the swing a collision, the spectators stand. For 9 nights and 9 days they fight without rest, running, then waiting to prove themselves best. Until finally, mercifully, the army does rout. One army triumphant, the other struck out. Yes, it's about baseball. The Performance presumably is the show, which I believe is a Sony baseball game. I'm guessing Large Society Ground Orb has something to do with the name of the game, but the fact is I never played the show, and I don't intend to play the show, so I don't know what it is. But it's about baseball. And if baseball was actually 9 nights and 9 days long, people would die. I personally would die if that were the case. I don't even watch baseball that often, but I'd still die, and so would other people. And that's my take on the matter. Great. So, slag deposits. Hey, slag deposits. I can use those to upgrade my shield. Maybe I should do that, since I happen to pick them up. Let me just do that. Hi.
Whatever you need.
Dauntless shield upgrade. 15 defense bonus. That's great. That's really, really good. Nice. Okay.
Till we meet again.
Back to where I was then. Hang on. Oh, I didn't sell the poem. That's fine. Sell it later. Oh. Hey, I didn't see that before. Oh, great. Why are there creatures hiding all over the place in this friggin' town, honestly? What's the deal? I'm gonna punch this man to death. Just because I was so angry, and I may as well get the health back, you know? Punch, 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 punch. Bestiary updated about Grims. Okay, I'll check that out in a second. Great. Did that. Anyway, Grim, you said? Grim. Monster? Grim. Their diving attack has enough force to break your guard, interrupted with something well-timed and strong like a thrown weapon attack. Oh, so you can throw your weapons or do a parry in order to stop the dive. Interesting. Of course, rolling out of the way also works, which is usually what I do, because I run away a lot, but that's fine. Was there no benefit to that aside from experience? Interesting. So the monsters in town just typically find something Sonic-like to hide behind. Hello. How are you doing? I bet that if I throw this, that bird will explode into feathers. Hey, it did. There is a little blood explosion in the middle too, isn't there? I didn't notice that at first. I probably shouldn't kill every bird I see. Probably. But I'm probably going to do it anyway. It's just how things are. Hey. Beast scraps. Great. Also, that's what I got from breaking that open. I see. There is loot. It just sort of fell out of the wall and rolled a little way, so I didn't notice it. Got it. That makes perfect sense. Hello? Can I not? Surely I could walk over this fence if I wanted to. Well, apparently I don't want to. Fine. Have it your way, Kratos. Scoot this cart all the way. There we go. Great.
This looks promising, right? That's like a house. If he's here, maybe you should let me do the talking.
You.
Well, we don't want to intimidate him.
Don't we?
You're tall as a tree and you have a severed head on your head.
I know, right?
None taken. Fair point, though.
Yeah. I'm very spooky.
Well,
Extremely spooky and threatening. It's what I do. These houses are so tiny. I guess it only makes sense, because the people who live here are tiny as well. But still. All right, but I'm still opening the door, I guess, because I'm so good at opening doors. At least I didn't break it down. That's progress, right?
I think that's him.
No idea. Nice hurdy-gurdy, though. Man, hurdy-gurdy. What a neat instrument. It sounds neat, it looks neat, it's just a neat idea. A little crank and everything. Anyway, I should probably talk to the man, huh? Hello.
Hello?
Watch yourselves. Apparently, there are intruders about.
Oh.
Oh, that's us, I think.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Well, if you're planning on killing me, at least let me finish this song.
Probably wouldn't have talked to you if that were the
alarm
case.
was in just the perfect key.
Was
We're
it?
just looking for a friend of ours named Derlin.
Well, we both know that's not true. Derlin's got no friends left. But if that's all you need, head out the back way there, and you'll see the safety office just across the river.
Surprisingly helpful, this one.
Just don't go making trouble for the rest of us.
That depends on how you define trouble.
And while you travel through this realm, maybe you could clean up the head's mess.
The head's...
what mess?
You mean Mimir?
Later, brother.
Uh-huh. Wait, but, like, why would you know that Mimir's a head? I mean, clearly he's a head right now, but, like, I'm not... You can't even see Mimir from where you're standing. Anyway, I thought that he wanted me to read something about this guy who... Hang on, friends? Pros? Where is it? There it is, there he is. Rabe, is it Rabe? Is it Reeb? In Caesar's name, that's pronounced E, right? So Reeb, is it? The dwarven proprietor of a tavern in Nidavellir. He was forthcoming with Durlin's location, and also with a bitter anger towards Mimir. His establishment is too small and unwelcoming. I hope he's a better musician than he is a barkeep. You've only heard him play music and never seen him work the bar, so I'm not sure where that particular criticism comes from. As far as it being small, it's a dwarf bar. What do you expect? Anyway, great. Seems I can talk to him some more, so let's do that, shall we? Hi. Interrupting
I wish
again.
to hear of this mess.
I like messes.
The rig's in the bay. Why don't you ask the condescending skull?
Head. I've got skin.
It's true.
But he's right. I made a mistake. I'd have us shut them down.
Shut them down. In service of Asgard, it's a favor for somebody. Maybe for this guy here? Not quite sure. But I sure started it. Look at me go. Tracking it. Good, I've done it. Shut down the mining rigs. Those are the mining rigs I was talking about earlier. Hurdy-gurdy. I really like it. But we gotta get moving. So, moving. Out the back. Is that a doorbell inside the door? Seems a little weird. Hi.
Sorry, one more
Sindri,
thing.
where'd you come from?
Although, these are gifts I'm giving to you, so I shouldn't be sorry and you should be thankful. Anyways, here, please be careful.
What is that?
It's beautiful. Thanks, Sindri.
It is beautiful,
It's like a D12.
isn't it? It's also very useful. You'll be able to find
D10?
anything your heart
D10.
desires with it.
Really?
As long as your heart desires the locations your father and you decide and plot to travel together, then yes.
It is a compass.
Apparently.
Ah, but a beautiful compass. Now scamper off.
Scamper off. I'm pretty sure nobody tells Kratos to scamper off, but apparently we're letting Cinder get away with that one. Great, so I got a compass. It's Yeah, compass and map. The dwarven compass and map can guide Kratos to objectives. Press the left side of the touchpad button to jump to the map. Okay. Apparently it's doing it for me. Right, move around the map. Use R to zoom in and out. I can do that. That's where we're going, apparently. Track locations on the compass by hovering over them and pressing triangle. Like an ace. Look at that. I did it. Press L3 to center the current position or cycle an actively trapped map marker. Okay. The side panels display ongoing quest progress. Press up and down to toggle between the realm and region view. Ah, yeah. The list. Look at the list. Behold the list. It's huge. I remember that from the previous game. Okay, cool. Got that. So if I push this, it just jumps to the map. Look at that. Gold icon to stay on the path or track favors. Blue icons to pin them to the compass. Very good. Very good. So gold is my final option in all scenarios. That's how it works. That's how we do.
Come. A boat cannot be far.
You say that, but like, why exactly can a boat not be far?
Earlier, Sindri made it sound like Durlin was some sort of rebellion leader.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't sound like anyone's following him.
At the moment.
Was being the key word here, brother.
Pots. They're not very durable, as it turns out, and they're still full of money. But,
Maybe there's a boat we can use to get to Durlin.
yeah, maybe, but that's not my problem right now. There's a door right here, so I'm going in it. I actually kind of love this. I'm pretty sure this is just a dwarven house. It's just that it's not built for someone my size, so I have to just squat around and scuttle in order to navigate them. It's a really nice little house, honestly. It's just not built for someone my size. But the candles are still normal sized for what I'm used to, which is a little bit strange. But then again, I guess they're... I don't know. Dwarven equipment doesn't tend to actually be smaller. It's just shorter, as far as I can tell. Is there any place I can stand up in here? No? No. The ladder isn't something I can use? No? No. Okay. So basically I just came into this person's house and stole their money because they happened to leave their front door open. Well, guess they've learned from their mistakes. As long as they know they're out there alive somewhere. But who knows where they are at? That's not my problem. Hello. The mill's running. How is the mill running? It's not wind-powered. What's running that thing? Huh. Mysterious. I have no idea. Oh, hello, chickens. I will leave these chickens be, but I will not leave this pottery be. Hang on. There we go. There it is. There it is. Probably shouldn't store your money in your earthenware if you didn't want me to destroy all of it. That's just the way of the world. All right. Hey, look. A boat wasn't far. Doesn't make sense that a boat wasn't far, but a boat wasn't far, so that's convenient. And also Mystic Gateway. Those are pretty nice. I guess we could go home if we wanted to. But I got no reason to do that right now, so off we go.
There's a building just past these rocks behind me. Maybe we should head that way.
Ah, yes, so there is. I guess that would be the next goal then. Great, great, great. Convenient, too, that they had a spare boat out back, so we didn't have to, like... What is it called? Portage?
Oh, those bloody mining rigs.
Uh-huh.
What about them?
The Skald is right to blame me for them. They were my idea. If you've got the time, they're in the bay just beyond this tunnel.
Oh, so that was a Skald, not a barkeep. Or maybe both? It could be both. A Skald could probably run a bar. Probably makes sense that a Skald would run a bar. Because a Skald's just a bard, right? Basically. If you can do the entertainment for your own bar, well, you don't have to hire anyone. Ha-ha! Anyway, mining rigs, you say? Man, look at that. I'm guessing the black smoke is...
I appreciate us checking out the mining rigs in the lake to the right.
Ah,
You
yeah.
can see the smokestacks from here.
Indeed you can. Or at least the smoke
But
from them.
if you don't want to explore now, it looks like Durlin's place is through that open gate to the left.
Oh, but I do want to explore now. I always want to explore now. But first things first. There's a
So which
droplet
way do we
thingy.
go?
Straight forward to the droplet thingy.
Prepare more before rescuing Tyr. Up to you.
Shut your face. Just get that thing up, would you? Great. All right. Yggdrasil's Duo cooldown. Permanently increased by 2. Great. Not a huge upgrade from those things, but permanent upgrades are still permanent upgrades, so I'm not going to
Mimir,
snort at it,
really the one
sniff
who
at
had
it.
those rigs built?
Odin wanted the dwarves under his control, and, well, I convinced him he could buy their allegiance instead of demanding it outright. A trade agreement of sorts.
All right. Wait, that's all he has to say on the matter. Well, because that doesn't really make sense, does it? You're trying to get the allegiance of the
Such a big
dwarves.
bay. There's no fish. Must be because of the smoke from those mining rigs.
I guess? You think that would actually stop there from being any fish in the water? The water looks pretty clear. Doesn't look particularly polluted. But what do I know about it? There are no fish. So be it. Oh, wow, that's a big skeleton thing. Anyway, so you're trying to get the allegiance of the dwarves. So you do a trade agreement.
Dead.
Yes. Accurate. It is indeed dead. But all that it seems to involve is mining rigs built on the dwarves' own territory. So, like, where's the trade agreement come into play here? Hidden region discovered. Dragon Beach.
Sculpture's not bad.
Oh yeah, that is nice. Great. Oh hey, there's a thing. Lovely. Well, I guess let's fight the thing, huh? Let's just start off nice and easy. I missed. Hello. I didn't even get its attention. How about this? That do anything for you? Oh, it froze it. Good. That's what I was going for. I just wasn't sure it was gonna work, you know? Hey, these are those, what are they? Totzel worms? These are Totzel worms, aren't they? Pretty sure these are Totzel worms. Great, well, let's just do this. Great. Took some damage there. Okay. You're gonna spit stuff. Yeah, you are. So that must be one of the poison ones. Yeah, let's kill the poison one. Great, got that one. Cursed Totzel worm. That's the one. Okay. You're gonna come up out of the ground, I assume. Oh, you're all just attacking a trace. Oh, and there's a Grim involved too. Well, that's fun. Why exactly? Not sure. Okay, there's probably something behind me as well. I can see that arrow. Yeah. You're the one that knocks people down. You do that. There. Good job. All right, so then Totzel worm. No, not like that. Not like this. How about this? Okay, that will work fine. What I was actually going to go for is... No, do not. I see it's coming. Okay, there, and then there. Okay. It doesn't do as much stun as I would like it to, but it does some. Okay, there. Now, there we go. Great. And they attacked my back, and they attacked my back a bunch in the meantime, but that's probably fine. Oh, hey, there's a rock. Can I use the rock? I'd like to use the rock. Let's use the rock on these things. Rock. Nice. So that does a ton of damage. Wow, amazing. And his arm came off for some reason. Couldn't say why. All right, so let's just... No, I don't have my weapon. There we go. Let's freeze you, and then we'll switch to this, and then... Where's the other one? Where is it? I don't even know. Now let's just kill this one. I can hear it, but I can't see it, so I can't kill it. Where? Oh, there. There it is. There we go. Oh, but there's more. There's more coming. Well, great. Oh, the Totzel worm was still here. That's what Kratos was talking about when he said last enemy. Got it. Let's just kill you. Great. Got that one. Oh, hey, I got buffs. Interesting. Kill Totzel worms. Cool, I did it. Okay, watch out for the poison on the ground. Oh, hey, another rock. Let's throw this at you. Great. That does take him out in one hit, which is very convenient. Oh, yeah? Yeah, you do that. I couldn't even see him, but I'm glad you could figure it out based on my vague instructions to shoot in that direction. All right, let's just... Okay, that's not what I was actually going for. This is what I wanted. There. And then, you do one of these. So you can't actually light them on fire when they're frozen. It does do damage. Interesting. Good to know. Ah, freaking stop that, would ya? There, and then punch him in the face, shoot him a bunch, and then we get... Nice. Yes, that shoulder charge plus arrows is a really good way to do the auto kill thing, I think. I'm not great at combat yet, but I'm learning. That's all I can really say in my defense. All right, grab that. Beast scraps, sure. Sounds good. Ah, hello. Tiny little dead person, but I guess dwarves are tiny. That's just the way of things. What is that noise? Oh, it's one of those things. It's one of those lizard things that runs away if you get too close, right? Indeed it is. Great. Well, I'm afraid that I did get to this part before I figured out that my microphone was busted. Or not busted, but not working. So I'm afraid I already know what to do. We go up here. We get out the axe. And we kill him. Great, did it. Now, is there anything else up here? Ah, yes. That. And also... Yeah, one of these weird air-blowing logs. I'm not really sure how it works. But I don't have any reason to know how it works just yet. Presumably that'll come up later. Alright, so what did the guy drop? rage and rawhide and iron and a bunch of stuff. But it has, there we go, shattered runes, slag deposits. Okay. I don't yet know what the shattered runes are for, but everything else is for upgrading various equipment. Oh, maybe, oh, you know what? I wonder if shattered runes are used for upgrading runic attacks. That would seem to make sense, yeah? Oh, runic chest. Right. I was actually working on this runic chest when I ran out of time on the first hour and then figured out my microphone was busted. So we're basically caught up at this point. It's just that, whoops. That's not what I was going for. Freeze that, please.
I think I see something.
Indeed you do. It's one of them runes. But your arrows don't do anything about it. Can I throw the axe through this? I can. Okay, cool. So you just freeze the water to show the rune, and then you destroy the rune by based on knowing where it was. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, right, and these things. Atreus can break these. Does that count as a mining rig? Hang on, let me just, where do I... Map? There we go. It doesn't count as a mining rig. I'm not really sure what these are. If they're supposed to be some kind of an environmental hazard that I can use on my enemies, or what? They don't seem to comment on me breaking them. But for whatever reason, Atreus is able to sonic arrow these entire things just down. They look like cranes, don't they? I'm not sure what the purpose of breaking these cranes is, but we sure can do it. It's a neat effect, that, when the metal in the center constricts due to sonic for some reason, and it just splits that log in chunks. Very powerful. Not really sure what we're accomplishing, but oh well. Hello, dead person. Pardon me. Hey, writing. Can I read it? Is that a no?
Not the first time someone's told me that, I suppose.
Told you what? No, I guess I'll just look it up myself then. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Mind your breath. I see. Could be referring to the polluted air of the bay, or a warning against speaking ill of Odin. Both equally likely, in my opinion. Or telling Mimir that his breath stinks. Apparently. That seems to be the way he's choosing to take it. So, where are these other runes, though, right? That's what we need next. Presumably there's one back here. Indeed. But that gate probably will prevent me from throwing my axe through. Is that the idea? Indeed. Okay. So maybe if we go around back? Can you see it from here? Ah, you can. That's just hard to spot. There we go. Great. 2 of 3 seals destroyed. And it was... Where's the chest? Where's the chest? There it is. That was seals number 2 and 3. Which means the first one should be out more obvious than those two, apparently. But I don't remember seeing a third one. I hear water. Maybe if I go up here, there's water I can freeze. Let me have a look up there. I feel like it would go faster to climb that if you used your legs at all. But apparently, Kratos just doesn't use his legs to climb. Period. So, that's just the way it's going to be. And can't do anything with that.
I think we need more special equipment to use this.
Yeah, you mentioned. Now, the possibility certainly exists that the third rune is just up here. And I can't access it until I get said special equipment. But I'm not quite ready to give up on it just yet. Let's have a bit more thorough search around. Oh, there's a geyser right over here. And there's a rune right behind it, isn't there? Ha ha. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. All right, so right here. Nice. Nornir chest unlocked. I've done it. I did it. Let's go see what I got. Presumably not another upgrade immediately. I'm guessing I'll need to gather more than just one more of the blood or the apples. It's an Eden apple! 1 of 2 Eden apples needed to increase maximum health. Well, great. Thank you. I'll just put that in my pocket. And not eat it for whatever reason. Look at that, though. Look at that. Is that a turtle? It's like a turtle with mushrooms growing out of its head and back. It's really neat looking. I like it. And I'm not going to kill it, because I think it's neat looking. I know that's kind of a first for critters out here, not killing them instantaneously, but that's where we're at. It's fine. I'll allow it. Okay, is there anything else on this particular island over here? Where am I exactly on the map? Dragon's Beach. Well, there isn't actually a mining rig over here, is there? There's just the big skeleton. The big, maybe dragon-looking skeleton. That's not a dragon, though, is it? What is this? Huh. I don't know. Maybe it's maybe a little... I was going to say turtle-like, but it's not. It does seem sort of reptilian, but the teeth are weirdly rounded, aren't they? Some of them. The ones in the back. The front ones obviously are pointy. I don't know what it is. Listen, I don't know what it is. Probably we'll run into some more of those later, and I'll probably have to kill one because, you know, it's a God of War game. That's how it works. But before that, let's start a new clip. We're heading into territory that I've never seen before, by the way. Sorry again about having to redo everything, but, you know, I was rusty. Hopefully I'm less rusty now. Guess we'll see. Hang on. Right, okay. I was just about to cast off, wasn't I? I believe I was. We got oil rigs to deal with. And that, in fact, was not one of them. So, let's aim for one of the little blue diamonds, I suppose.
Ymir, how many stories have you told about Odin and Thor? And all the bad things they've done?
That's a weird question.
Let's see how many we can remember. Seems like Father could use his memory refreshed.
My memory of them requires no refreshment. They invaded our home.
A little bit.
Yeah, but I'm talking about history. All the other people they've hurt.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Not now.
This is the same place that we just were, right? I just come in a big circle? I have indeed, because there's that open chest. Okay. Well, let's just skirt the right edge here and see if Mimir feels like talking a little bit more, despite Kratos' resistance. That's got to be a place. This has got to be one of the rigs here, right? Right? Maybe? Maybe. Let's have a look around. Oh, wait, be quick before I do that. Oh, yeah, look at that. I got more than 2,000 experience. Okay, sure. Well, let's go ahead and grab Serpent Snare. Hold R2 for brutal axe attack. Yes, 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 yes. Give me it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Great. All right. We'll give that a shot at my nearest convenience. Anybody feel like fighting? I got a thing I want to try out. Another Mystic Gateway. Man, they got those all over the place. Oh, hey, it's Sindri. What the heck? Hi. What are you doing over here?
Taking a break before visiting Durlin? Very wise. He can be a lot.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll take your word for it.
I'm here for you.
Great. So, let's quick sell the artifacts I've gathered. Things left behind and fossils. Yeah. Just sell all this. Sell all of it.
And
It's
in
fine.
pristine condition, too.
Mm-hmm. You mentioned last time. Why is armor acting like a... Oh. Nithvalir's finest placard. Traditional dwarven. Oh, he's got new stuff he can build. That's what this is. I see. It starts out at level 2, so it's just better in general. But it also requires Nithvalir ore, which I do not have. So that's fine, I guess. So, can I upgrade my wrist armor? I can. That's not the right one. This one. No, I can't. I don't have enough fortified iron. But, can I upgrade...
Whatever you need, I'll create.
My Furious Maul? I've got enough rawhide. Perfect. Okay, so we'll upgrade that. Nice. Nice. It craves battle, apparently. Well, that seems in character, I suppose. Alright. Alright. Special items, only the resurrection stones for just now. Okay, okay.
By the way, if you're headed to the mining rigs in the bay, could you bring me any slag you find? I could use the material for my crafting.
Is this just the slag bits that I've been collecting anyway? Yeah, I guess. As long as you use and upgrade my equipment, which I assume you will.
One of the mining rigs is here.
See the smoke above us?
Oh yeah.
That's where we're headed.
Nice.
Let's see if we can't shut it down.
That would be convenient. What we got here? Hack silver. Hello, dead person. Sorry for taking your money. Oh, wait. This one has blue skin, like Brock. I thought that Brock got his blue skin by smithing a whole bunch. Was this a smith? I don't know. I cannot speculate. Hello. Nobody. No resistance at all so far.
Wow.
No more corpses.
There's a lot to explore here. Kinda nice to be out of Midgard for a bit, huh?
Maybe asking the wrong guy. Yeah, no response. Stony silence. I do not enjoy exploring. Yeah, okay. Radsvin's rig. And we've got those colors. And they're already attacking. Yeah, I'm on it. Hello. Hello, this is the wrong weapon. This one. Here we go. One of these for you. And then we're gonna try... Wait, I just threw him off the cliff. Did that kill him? No, he came back up, didn't he? He came right back up. Or that's a different one. Okay, let's just... No, we're fine. It's fine where it is. It's fine where it is. Okay, I gotta remember that I can block. Ah, freaking stop. Okay, now, this. There! That's what I was going for. Okay, it does some damage. Not as much as I would like, but pretty okay. Kill him, please. Great. That should take care of it, right? Yeah, that one's dead. Good. Okay, so you...
Nightmares.
Nightmares? Oh, wow, I haven't seen those in a while. Where are they? Ouch. Yeah, where's the nightmare though? Oh, there it is, that thing. I didn't mean to do this! Okay, fine. It's alright, I guess I shouldn't save the rage when I've got it. I may as well use it. There. Sure, just punch everything you can while you can. Have to do. Ah, the nightmare. Where is it? There you are. Not that, but that one there. That one there. Good, okay. Let's just throw this at you. Okay, and then punch you. Good. There we go. Bestiary entry for nightmares. Oh, come to think on it, I never looked at the bestiary entries for the what are they called? The worms. I already forgot it immediately. Totzel worms, that's it, Totzel worms. I forgot. Okay. You. There we go, and then... Oh, just kill the nightmare, please. Kill the nightmare. There we go. Would you stop? Would you stop? There. Okay, cool. Now then. Okay, you stop being up there, please. Good. And then... Good. That's good. Let's do it again. And then... Switch to this weapon, and... Okay, I'm dying. Don't like dying. I don't appreciate dying much. There we go. Kill this one. Brutally as possible, yes, very good. I'm gonna just grab this real quick before anybody tries to kill me. Okay. Listen, that one, shoot that one, and then... There, okay, get away, something attacking. Good. Now we kill you. Good, and then... No, this weapon, please, and then... Missed. Good shot. Lovely shot. There's for you. Okay, now we're gonna just punch you a whole bunch, and then we're gonna kill you. Great. Okay, and then you. There we go, and then we're gonna switch to this. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna just punch you in the face until I can cut your head off. Or that'll work too.
The rig's likely chock-a-block with materials that could help us.
That's only hope. Oh, it's a rock.
Up in the process.
There we go. Well, I suppose I should probably save one of those in case there's more things that want to kill me after I try and tear the rig down, huh? But there were a lot of things defending it already, so I'm guessing there won't be. But you never know. Smash. Take that. Lore scroll. Climbing the ladder. Today was a good day, my love. The Aesir Overseer complimented my output, nearly double that of the second most productive dwarf. I asked him if he might mention my name to the great family in Asgard. Perhaps they might need a personal blacksmith for the warriors of Valhalla, and he said he would. Life is a stairway, and every day I haul myself up another step. If I can keep my head down and please the Overseer, I am certain that this time next season we'll be living a warmer, easier life in the halls of Asgard. Warmer? I thought it was supposed to be warmer here already then. Well, I guess even here it's probably still kind of cold. Is that the idea? Either way. I would imagine that didn't work out so hot for that person. Sorry. Okay, while I'm in here, though, let's go ahead and dig through my bestiary, shall we? We shall. Okay, let's see here. Totzel worms. Few venture to the lands where these tunneling bastards roam, and even fewer can survive an attack. They'll burrow through the earth as a fish swims through water, waiting for any unsuspecting soul to step on the wrong patch of land. Their barbed tails pierce flesh with ease, flooding their victims with venom. It's an all-around terrible experience, made all the worse by the almost playful sadism they seem to possess whilst toying with their victims. Throwing the axe will freeze them and keep them from burrowing underground. Launching and attacking Totzel worms as they dig into the ground will stop them from burrowing for a short time. Good to know. Cursed Totzel worm. Perhaps by now we're all aware that the cursed descriptor means there's poison involved, no? Not really a need for further elaboration. Yeah, fair enough, Mimir. Cursed Totzel worm spit is highly poisonous, even on the ground. Okay. Nightmares. Nightmares! Ugh! What awful pests. Entry complete. Okay. Less helpful than last time around, but you know what? That's fine. Entry complete. Alright, is that a bomb? That looks like a bomb. What happens if you hit it? It explodes! Well, great. That's probably one of those things I shouldn't break just in case we need them later on. Wait, can I? There we go. Ah, runes. Okay. Light it on fire then? Okay. I'm guessing we have a runic chest around here somewhere then, huh? Seems very likely. Okay, let's see. Jump across. Oh, there's a runic chest, in fact. Lovely. Alright, so let's just, Wait, that sounded like a... Yeah, that's what I thought! Nice shot. Try again. There we go. That is indeed one raven down. Okay, so let me just light this on fire. Great. So just one more of those to be lit on fire somewhere around here. Oh, well I can break that. Again, let's save it just in case things do attack me again. Oh, there we go. There we go. So how do I do this exactly? The gate's thick enough that I can't attack through it. And neither can Atreus. Alright. So there must be some way to... Ah, here we go. Up here. There we are. And then just from above, we just... No? Maybe not? Okay. All right. Let's have a good look around here. Hello. I see your face much more clearly than I usually can on these corpses. Sorry about taking your stuff as always, but like you're not using it. X. X? Oh. I see. Well, maybe up here is... Yeah, here we go. Or maybe like this. There we go. And that lit it on fire, which means the chest is now open, and we'll get it in a second. But what am I doing up here? Just breaking that? Does that help? Not big enough explosion to actually damage anything? Seems like it. Okay. Well, let's get the chest first, then. Oh, I see. I'm just supposed to walk up to the main forge there and do something to it. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. There we go. Long way around to the chest. Apparently I have no sense of direction. There we go. Blood! I'm sure it's still good. Just drink it. Or put it in your pocket. Yeah, it'd be more interesting if I drank it. But no. No drinking blood. Not on the job. Okay, so... X? Uh-huh. L. Cut. Cut! Man, I'm strong. It's ridiculous. Great. I did it. Now what? Ah. Oh, we're just putting it out.
If the dwarves agreed to the deal with Asgard, why do they blame you?
Uh-huh.
I talked them into their own exploitation.
Apparently.
They made their choice.
Work or die is not a choice. I only made it seem so.
Gotcha. Forged
Brother,
iron.
before we leave,
Yeah.
perhaps it might serve us to check the rig and see if it spat anything up.
I'm already grabbing it, but thank you anyway.
What you
Your
just
labor.
picked up there is pure Svartalfheim ore.
Oh, nice.
It won't be of use in the rig anymore, but perhaps our Huldra brothers could craft something from it.
I imagine they could. Probably that same armor that I looked at earlier, yeah? But I only got one. I think I needed 2 for crafting the armor, if I'm remembering correctly. Unfortunately, like, it comes up with the entries, like, you can open up the menu and look for more information, but you can only do it if you interrupt Mimir while he's explaining things, so... Oh, that was 2. Oh, nice. Great. Used to craft Nidavelir's finest armor. But it's also some defense-based armor, so probably not as interesting to me. Still, it's technically better than the stuff I'm wearing. Now, I'll think about it. Anyway, that was entirely unnecessary, but I felt good doing it. Which way's out? This way? No? I don't remember how to leave. This way?
Father.
Yeah.
Is it always moral to kill something that's trying to kill you?
Yes.
Well, there you have it, lad.
Well, that's the simple answer. But what about Freya? I guess that's not a question of morals. It's a question of policy, I guess? A personal code of some sort? She was a friend once, and therefore we don't try and kill her? Whereas Baldur was never a friend, and therefore we killed him straight up? Although we did hold back for a while on Freya's behalf.
Is that pure Svartalfheim slag? Give it here.
Sure.
How can I help?
Oh, that's the slag you wanted. Got it. Svartalfheim slag. Very good. Oh, I see. I had to call my ex back in order to have them work on it. That's actually a nice touch that it doesn't just get teleported back to me. I mean, it does, but it... physically had to travel the distance, you know what I mean. Okay, so the finest placard, less strength and defense, but more vitality. Actually, I should probably get the wrist armor, shouldn't I? Because it's going to be an upgrade in both fields, because the current one I've got is not very good. It also looks kind of nice. It's fancy. I do like it. I do like it. Oh, this is actually better than... Hold on. 8 strength, 19 defense. Oh, I see. It shows as an upgrade because... Or it's 6 strength and 11 defense is my current stuff. So it shows as an upgrade because you can't see that it's removing 6 strength. Yeah, now I see the red number in the top left. Got it. Okay. Okay. Well, let's at least get the... Yeah, the arm guards are a straight-up upgrade in all regards, so let's go ahead and... Traditional dwarven armor, built with Nidavellir ore, required from the mining rigs in Svartalfheim's Bay of Bounty. The craftsmanship is unparalleled and increases the wearer's vitality. Well, great. Done.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Oh, probably.
Very good.
Very good. Equip. Okay. Stunning persistence. Reduces how quickly enemy stun bars drain. Oh, that's fantastic. I like that very much. So if I wear 2 chunks of it, I get better rewards. Looks like the waist piece is next. Okay, well, I'll bear that in mind. Upgrading it takes forged iron, which I do not have, so I guess we won't worry about it. All right.
Take care of your armor, and it'll take care of you.
That's the idea, I suppose. All right. Well, back to the boat then? Yes, back to the boat. I'll at least do one more mining rig while we're at it today. I don't want to let the episodes get too out of control, as I think I've mentioned before, but, well... I can go a little bit longer anyway.
I had them built to harvest ore for armament.
As we've discussed, yeah?
Essentially harnessing resources that would otherwise go to the dwarves.
Yeah.
You think shutting these things down will help the dwarves become independent?
I don't know, but I have to try something.
I mean, you honestly don't, but it's nice that you are, I suppose. Nobody's going to... Like, no one's going to bat an eye if you don't do anything, but, they'll just hate you is all. But they already hate you, see? So... It's probably fine. No, it's good that
Thor and Odin stories?
Were we?
Where were we?
But...
Okay. There was Thamor, the stonemason.
All right.
Aye. He quarreled with his son. Went into the night to find him. Found Thor instead.
Uh-huh.
And there was Thamor's son, Hrimthur.
Who built the walls of Asgard. And whispered something of importance to Freya before his betrayal and assassination.
By who? Odin,
there
probably?
was Groa, of course.
The knowledge keeper and prophet of Ragnarok. Thor murdered her husband.
Ah, yeah, I
Odin
remember
covered
this.
it up before doing her in himself.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't forget Ymir, the first giant.
Odin carved him up to form the realms from his body.
Oh, yeah.
And let the torrent of his blood nearly drown every giant alive.
Isn't that convenient?
What about the giants of Jotunheim? They all seemed dead when we finally made it there.
That remains a mystery. Though admittedly, it sounds like the Aesir god's dream.
What about Fjorgyn? Thor's mother was a giant, wasn't she?
Indeed she was. The circumstances of her demise were murky at best. But not sure I can blame Odin for that one. He wasn't the same after.
Oh, I know. There was Skavi.
Man, this is a lot of
Queen of
information
the
to take in.
Aye, she spurned Odin's affections. So he tricked her into killing her father.
Yeah.
There
He's
was
a bit of a creep.
Starkather the Mighty, the Jotnar military leader.
Slandered by Odin, tricked and murdered by Thor.
Sensing a
And
pattern
there
here.
was Thrym the Cunning, the giant king who stole Thor's hammer.
Odin traded him Freya to get it back. Then sent Thor in disguise to murder his entire court.
Murder.
Who else?
Murder.
Ah, Hrungnir the Brawler, the stone giant.
And you know these very
Aye.
well.
Mocked by Odin, murdered by Thor.
But I guess
Enough
you
of
are a...
this.
But there's more.
I do not care. War with Odin is not the answer.
Isn't it? It kind of is, though. I mean, it's probably going to be, whether you want it to be or not. So we were just listing off all the things that Odin did that are terrible.
There's another mining rig on this island, brother.
Yeah.
Smell that smoke?
I
Why
don't,
would the
but...
dwarves agree to work for
We
the
should move
Aesir in the
over.
first place?
Move.
That's the heart of it, eh?
There we go.
You lied to them.
A little bit.
I lied to them.
Yep. But you already told us that you lied to them, so... This doesn't come as a surprise, yeah? I hear a Odin raven. There you are. Let's just go ahead and... Perfect. Okay. What was the name of this region? Althnof? Let me see it on the map. Althjof's Rig. Althjof's Rig. Okay, sure. Sounds good. Altios rig. Okay, so we got one of these wheels that you can crank and then...
Bet we could swing across that, lift thing.
Lift?
Gantry. Thanks.
Which lift thing? What gantry? Huh? This thing here? That is what you were... Yeah, that is in fact what you were suggesting. Okay, sure. Well, can I break this? Seems awfully breakable, doesn't it? There's got to be some way to do it. I just don't know what it is just yet. Alright. Well, let me make sure I fully check out this platform. Just woodworking to be destroyed. That's fine. I can hop over here. Break this. Great, got some money. And I guess that's it for over here. Okay, let's try swinging on the gantry, as you mentioned. L. Oh! Wow, that doesn't seem like it should have worked, does it? That doesn't seem like it should have worked at all. But okay.
Not quite right.
Huh? If you say so. Use the wheel to get that thing back up. How about that?
It's gotta be the right spot.
You think so? Alright, cool. And then we just... Oh yeah, we are in fact doing a swingy thing. Great. Is this explosive?
Those barrels. I smell fuel. Bet a spark from your blades would cause quite a boom.
Got it. So this is how you... Yeah. Aim L2, R2 to ignite the barrel. Boom. And that gets the door knocked down. Got it. It's just a new mechanic. Oh, hey, Draugrs. Aren't they? I feel like they are. Break? Cool, so they're dead Draugrs. Or non-animate Draugrs. Is it actually beneficial to destroy ones that are not moving?
You could break through the ground here, if you found a high enough place to drop from.
Yeah, that sounds like a challenge. Let's see, can't quite blow that up from over here, so look for a place to climb to, huh? Alright. Ah, for example that? The thing you're staring at? Yes, very good. Very subtle hinting you got there, Travis. I suppose he's probably used to having to make his ideas sound like his father came up with them first. Just for his own... for his own peace of mind. Okay, so this leads back to where I came from, right? There's a chest down there, but I don't know how to get there yet. Wait. You don't suppose... I wonder if I was supposed to use that wheel to reposition the thing so I could get that, that thing. What if I go here? What happens if I go here? Does that do anything for you? Kind of no. Suppose there must be another way to go about it. Oh, there's... Yeah, okay, we are getting down to the lower level eventually. There's writing down there to be read and everything. Okay, sure, that's fine. Let's just put this back in position. Probably won't need it, but you never know. Of course, the fact that I can come back here through the back route does mean that they might send me back here to do a puzzle of some sort, like set it to a different position so I can make it through another place. Wow, that's an inconvenient door. But I suppose it probably wasn't meant to be manually opened. Eventually, initially, you know? Okay, well I can blow that up. Too far away. Can hop down? Can hop down. Boom. Wow. Open 3 directions at once. That's very convenient. Alright, so this over here leads back to the wheel. This over here leads to stuff I haven't seen before. Atreus wants to go this way. Loot. Alright, and so we go the way that Atreus doesn't want to go first. Seems like I'm going to get attacked in here, though, doesn't it? It's big and open. That usually means I'm going to get attacked. Never mind, there's just a box. Alright. I like boxes. Great. And then hop down here, perhaps? Can I? Oh. Oh, wait a second. This is just the other side of the initial jump. There was a chest right there and I just ignored it? Wow, good job, me. Good job. You're the champion. Alright, let's see here. Back this way then. And in the direction Atreus wanted to go. Because all the other directions were backtracking, it turns out. I just didn't know what I was doing. Alright. So... how do you recommend we get up there, Atreus? Oh. It's a lot simpler than I thought it
The
was.
dwarves didn't shut these rigs off themselves.
One or two tried. The Einherjar made examples of them.
Who are the Einherjar
Killed
again?
the dwarves? Couldn't you have convinced them not to?
Aye.
One of the other things he regrets, presumably. Gotcha. He just wasn't really interested in the welfare of other creatures at the time, and for some reason he's developed a conscience in the years since. Thank goodness for that. I mean, same kind of goes for Kratos, yeah? I mean, there was always a certain amount of human emotion to him, but like... Oh, hey, there we go. This is the smashdown point. Got it. Anyway, Kratos has been a very unpleasant person in the past. Hello! You're here now, huh? Cool. What are you? Have frost. You probably won't like it, I'm guessing. Oh, wow, it actually just shattered you immediately. That's very convenient. Let's try and freeze you, then. Yeah, wow, that just kills them instantly. They really don't like frost. What were those? What were those? Were those just dead raiders? Bestiaries. Hellwalkers? No. Midgardians? No, those were alive. I don't know what they were. They didn't look like anything that's in here. Maybe I just haven't gotten a codex entry for them yet? I don't know. I swear they look like Draugr, but... well, what do I know? What's this?
Huh. Impressive.
Is it? Well, great. Back to the butt you go. The Squasher. The Squasher. Cathlin, Squasher of Wretches, killed a nest of 20 here. A legend or boast, I wonder. I wish this Cathlin were around to enlighten us with her strategies. Nest of 20? Oh, wretches! Right, right. Wretches are a specific type of creature, not just an insult. Got it. Okay. Cathlin. Cathlin? Not sure which it is. In any case, she's probably dead, so that's fine. Ah, see? See, it was a puzzle. It was a puzzle all along. Excuse me. There we go. Break this one as well, for good measure. Chest for me. More of those mushroom turtles, which I actually quite like. So I'm not going to kill them. And back up we go, because I have to go do the puzzle. Which way to puzzle? This way? This way. We hop across here. We jump across there. And then we lower this thing to here. And hopefully that's good. I think that's probably good. Go back up this way. And we go here. And then we drop down the giant hole I made. And then... what is that noise? I mean, I got it right, but what the heck? There's a weird noise happening. Was that just the oil rig? I mean, mining rig. Not sure. Great, forged iron. 2 of it even. That's very convenient. That seems to be it for over here. So, back we go. Alright. Great, so back out we go. That's it for that. So where's the rig itself? Up top, I suppose? So wait a second. Which way am I going? That's where we need to get. How do I get there? The whole puzzle here led me to get down here. Huh. You know, I'm not quite sure. It seems like I finished everything that was down here. Am I just missing something obvious? Almost certainly yes, huh? L.
That should help.
Should it? Okay, let's see if it helps. Where is that thing? This thing here? Oh, I see. You want me to get up here and use it to hop across, maybe? Yes, that is indeed what you want me to do. Well, great.
I don't think we can reach it there.
More puzzle. More puzzle. Always more puzzle. How is it, Kratos, that you always get stuck with more puzzle? It's not your strong point. I mean, it kind of is getting to be at this point, but it feels like it shouldn't, doesn't it? There we go.
Yeah, that looks right.
Great. Glad you agree. Alright. Now we go here. And then we swing across there, and we've done it! Puzzle complete! Alright.
So hard.
Yeah, well, you certainly contributed too, so thank you for that. Climb this? Yeah, you first then. That's fine. Nice jump. And we're here. Those things are going to want to try and stop me, aren't they? Yep. Cool. That works nicely. Just punch them a little bit. Oh, we can just shatter them once they're frozen. I see. No, don't wanna. Here, give me my axe back, and then we're just gonna throw it into you. Okay, great. Sure. Let's just, okay. No. Oh, man. Freaking terrible at blocking and parrying, and just garbage at it. It's ridiculous. There we go. And then we're just gonna punch you in the face. No! I'm punching you in the face. Can you let me punch you in the face for once? Just give me a second to punch you in the face. Okay, and then we're gonna punch this man. Good. Great. Did it. Now we, yeah, okay, they are Drower Butchers. Oh, there's more! Friggin' why Grims? Why more Grims? How, where'd they even come from? Why is this necessary? No. No, there's more coming. Okay, listen. Alright. Give me my axe back. No. I have my axe. I don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Punch you a little bit. Stop. There. Now we're angry, so we're not going to die because we're angry. Thank goodness for that. Because I was about to die. There, good. Okay, good. First Grim entry was updated. Isn't that lovely? No. Wow. Thank goodness for parrying. I wish I was better at it. But I'm not. Great. At least I lived. That's about all I can say for that particular combat. Okay, so we got some more bestiary entries to look at, do we? Sure, let's do it. Codex. Bestiary. Cursed Grim got an update. Striking any kind of Grim as they scramble around on all fours will leave them vulnerable for a time. Well, that's good to know. Thank you. All right, and Primordial. Drower Butcher. Butcher seems an apt name for a creature intent on chopping us with two weapons at the same time. Perhaps it speaks to their manic bloodthirst in life, or perhaps they were all skilled artisans at carving up animal meat to feed their families. I know which one I'd prefer to believe, and I know which one is more likely true. Much more likely true, excuse me. These Drower use their weapons well. We'll need to be ready for a flurry of attacks. They like to use their two weapons to attack in combination, but their flow can be disrupted by parrying their attacks. Yeah, okay. So get better at parrying. That's the lesson here. Very well. All right, let me just pry this open. Stab! I could use both blades, but it's more impressive if I do it with one hand, so I'm not gonna. Great. I still don't understand how putting the fire out once really helps that much.
To the blacksmiths of Svartalfheim, the creation of a weapon was a sacred thing. But Odin just wanted as many blades as he could get, as fast as he could get them.
Sure.
With every stolen resource or mediocre blade, the dwarves lost a bit of themselves.
Well, that's all very tragic and all. I'm terribly sorry about it, but at least we're doing what we can now, yeah? We're helping, sort of. We're helping. And there we go, more Nidavelir's oil. Or, I can say words. I'm very good at it, in fact. We're done here, right? I think we're done here. Let me just make sure. What are you looking at? Oh. I see. Excuse me. It's a climby bit. Very good. Oh, it's a sidly bit. Interesting. Well, that's unusual. Are you coming or what? Is this just a shortcut out? This does appear to be a shortcut out. Well, great. I guess let's do it. And we're back. Kick this down. And now we can shortcut our way back to the forge anytime we need to. So if we need to come back and shut it down manually because somebody turned it on again, probably Odin, I guess we could do that. Seems a little busy working.
Because of you.
You're not wrong there, brother. Odin would have wiped out every last dwarf in Svartalfheim. If he couldn't use their skills, no one could.
Yeah, I suppose. Still, wait a second. So, okay, hang on. You got the dwarves to form an agreement with Odin so that they could run these forges and thus keep their lives. And now we're shutting off the forges. Doesn't that mean Odin's just going to try and kill them? Is the idea that we can just stop him from killing them this time around? I don't know.
Not all dwarves can do that thing Brock and Sindri do, right?
Stepping between realms?
They just walk between realms and turn up somewhere else?
Indeed, that's a rare skill. I gather one carefully cultivated by some secretive dwarven guild or other.
Oh, okay.
Probably for the best. Them alone doing it is disconcerting enough.
It's true. It's basically true. Right. Wait, what's that over there? Hang on. Where are we on the map? That's backtracking. That's probably someplace I've already been, isn't it? The last rig is over this way. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's call it good. Let's call it good. No. I've disagreed with myself. We'll get all the rigs. We'll do all the rigs. It seems really silly to do 2 rigs and then not the third, you know what I mean? But we're also getting dangerously close to that whole 2-hour episodes thing that I was running into with, Oh, hi. Hang on. Hang on. How do we kill that Odin Raven? I'd have to be on the land, wouldn't I? There must be someplace else I can do it, I guess. But in any case, the thing I ran into with Horizon, where the episodes got really close to 2 hours long, and I spent all my time making episodes and nothing else. So I don't want that to happen, but we're also going to get the third rig because it's really silly not to at this point, okay? Okay. So that's the plan. Whether or not it's actually a good idea for me. All right.
Think that crane still works?
Couldn't say. Not an engineer, as it turns out. Mostly I destroy things.
Smell the smoke? There's another mining rig here.
Yeah, I know.
You speak of your deeds with shame.
He does.
Do you regret not allowing Odin to kill them?
I don't... No.
No more thoughts on that matter? I thought more was coming. Anyway, there's clearly someone attacking me, but what is this place called? I wasn't paying attention. Modvitnir's rig. Okay, cool. Oh, wretches. Sure. All right, let me just, there we go. And another one for you. And shoot that one to death if you can. There you go. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There you go. Nice. Lovely.
The dwarves didn't like working for Asgard. Couldn't they just quit?
I mean...
And do what? Their newly built forges poisoned the soil of Svartalfheim.
Okay.
Unable to grow their own food, they had to buy it from Asgard.
Oh, I
If they
see.
stopped working, they'd be taking food out of their own mouths.
So what has changed?
That's clever. And awful.
What has changed that this is okay to be doing now, then? Anything? I guess it's because we're stopping it and not the dwarves themselves? So they can still buy their food and such? But, I mean, Odin's not going to be happy. Clearly. Wait, that's one of them... That's one of them lizard things, isn't it? It is. It's one of them Heidi lizards. Okay. How do I attack that one from behind, exactly? I need a higher angle than this. Alright, let's climb this. No direct route up, huh? Okay, well... see what I can work with here. Nice. Hey! Cool, more of them. Everybody's favorite. No, wild wretches. Well, I've never heard of a wild wretch. What's that exactly? Let's have a look. Parasites, the lot of them. Gifted with several rows of tiny teeth, which makes it easy to attach onto a victim and suck away at their life force in a snap. Multiply that when several attach at once, and anyone would be downed in moments. What possesses these wretches to enjoy this particular form of annoyance is beyond me. Logic tells me they must serve some role in the ecosystem of their home environs, but that seems too generous to grant these malevolent buggers. Okay, very well. Cool. Well, so they're terrible. Great, understood. Thank you for the information. Box. What do we got in the box?
Whoa.
A red thing.
An Yggdrasil seed to Muspelheim.
Huh.
Think it might lead to that combat arena we visited years ago?
Wait.
What makes you say that?
Wishful thinking, I guess. Going through Surtur's gauntlet, it was fun.
It was training.
Didn't have fun?
Well,
anyway. We should look for the other half of the seed.
I
Once it's whole again, we can see where it leads.
I remember the Muspelheim thing being somewhat fun, but also somewhat tedious. But I guess we'll see. So I guess for the moment I agree with Kratos on the front. I guess we just go across here? I lost track of what I was trying to do. Oh, right, that guy. Can I get him from here? No. Alright. Well, then where can I get him from? Need to get to that space behind. Well, how do I go there exactly? Here? No. No, this isn't it. Oh, do I just throw it from up here? That could be. Nice. There we go. Now, I don't know how to get to the space that he's standing in. But I can deal with that in time. Alright. Break these. And... oh, can I just jump down? I can just jump down! Wow! I'm glad I persisted on that front then. Okay, beast scraps. Shattered rune. More stuff with there's a delay in picking it up. There we go. Alright. Hey, one of these things. What do you got? Let's have a look.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Did I? New lore marker. Warning. If you can read this, return to work. That took a lot of runes to write that. That thing was covered in script. What the heck? Sure. Great. A very important lore marker indeed. Glad to have witnessed it. Out please. Thank you. Alright. And then... I can't quite make it across this gap, can I? I need to rotate this guy. Got it. Like this. Yeah. I feel like one little throw of that shouldn't have quite that much momentum, but convenient that it does. I guess it's because it's me throwing it.
Now we can make it across.
Yeah, isn't that great? That's great. Murder the little guys. Murder, 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 murder. What about my leg? Do I have one on me? I don't think so. I didn't take any damage. Yeah, I seem to be okay. Cool. Hack silver. Oh, now I rotate the thing again, I can go further across, I see. I knew there had to be something this thing could be used for that was not its initial purpose. You know, something hidden. There's always something hidden with this sort of thing in this game. Or these games. The God of War franchise. Here we go. Box. Great. Rawhide. Lovely. Okay, and back we go. Now then, upward? Come to think on it, I forgot about the Raven. I would have to get to that bridge over there in order to get to the Raven, wouldn't I? It was flying through that rock pattern over there. Let's deal with it later. It'll be around. It's on my list. I'm sure I can get there eventually. Maybe it's a skill I just don't have yet, being able to attack stuff while I'm on my boat. You never know. It might happen. Probably won't. It's probably more of a puzzle than that. Oh, there's a big feller over there. Interesting. Interesting. Well... we got some... whoa, okay! Hi! Cool, great. What is that exactly? No, no, attack the little guys, please.
They just keep coming.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Oh, it spawns them. Interesting. Yeah. No. There we go. Now, one of these. Yeah, okay. Good. Now, let's try wedging an axe in to see if anything comes of that. No, it doesn't. It's deflected up the wrench. No! Okay. So the axe does not wedge into this fellow. Guess that makes sense. He's too big for that. Okay. Well, in that case, what can we do about you, Right. Some frost in here. Whoa, he's spawning more wrenches. Great. Good to know. No. Okay, but that spinning attack that I do once the axe's frost charge actually works great on the wrenches. That's good to know. Alright, charge this up and then get away from... okay, sure. Just do that then. No. Right, I don't have a special attack that I can do when the axe is charged up. Not yet. I think I can buy one, but I haven't yet. Okay, let's see here. Right, I have to hammer this in order to get anything happening there. No. There we go. Okay. Seems to me that burning this fella's probably going to be good. There we go. A little more, please. Good. No. Ouch. Okay. Hang on. Okay, we're going to charge this up, and then we're going to do one of these. Come on. Now I'm standing in poison. I'm actually poisoned. It's kind of a problem. Shoot the big fella if you would. Shoot the big fella. He's... oh, did I die? I died. Here, get me up. It's expensive, but whatever. I don't feel like dying just yet. And I haven't saved in a little while, too. Okay. Okay, we need to kill the little guys. Kill the little fellas if I can. Good, good, good. Spark Sweep is good. I got some kind of a tier completion thing. I don't know. No, yeah, I know. Thank you. Man, it's good that you keep a good eye out. Oh, right, I'm angry. I should get angry. And punch this man to death. Punch him to death. Punch him to death, though, please. I'm fine. I'm angry. Good. Okay. Wow. You definitely have some issues to work out, don't you? First mother. Sure. Your mother's dead. You still want to kill us? Are you sure about that? I mean, of course. It's your mother. Why would you not want to kill us? Okay, great. Well, beast bone. We got one bone out of killing that feller? Interesting. Let's have a look at it. Bestiary. Monster Berg's mother. It should come as no surprise that we despise wretches, but what we despise even more than the little buggers is the thing that spawns them. If wretches are born the way they smell, one can imagine how much worse a Bergstrom mother is in the olfactory sense. Worst of all, killing them has been known to set off an eruption of wretches rather than stave it off. Most unpleasant of creatures, the lot of them. Yeah, I guess. I don't know why you're speculating about the smell when we just fought one right now. Maybe Mimir can't smell things so good? I could have used these. I didn't even think about it. I thought about it before we got into combat, but I didn't think about it during combat, and that's what's important here. Oh well. Plus, I used my resurrection stone, so that was an expensive thing to do. Alright, well, let's get this pride open. Bang. Sort of a delayed schwink, you know. Alright, and off it goes. Ought to do it. That stuff sure dissipates fast.
If you could call so meager a task done. A wee drop out of the Asgardian occupational bucket.
I mean...
You must live with your deeds, but do not be troubled by them, brother.
Oh? And why not?
You were given an impossible problem. Do not blame yourself for failing to solve it.
I mean, it makes a decent
I'm
point.
sure the dwarves would feel differently. This doesn't fix things.
But it makes them better, doesn't it?
But it is a start.
Hooray for starting.
A reminder, brother. That Svartalfheim slag we collected could be of considerable use in the hands of Brock or Sindri.
Yes, I'd imagine you're right. And I believe that they don't charge anything aside from the slag itself in order to make that armor, so should almost certainly get that constructed. But what's the way down from here? Is there a secret back way, or do I just go the way I came? Unclear. It seems like I just go the way I came. Well, fine. Well, fine. Ah, here we go. Yes, this is it. Right. Downward. I guess it wasn't much of a complicated path to get up here this time. It wasn't so much a puzzle as it was just a combat challenge, essentially, yeah? Oh, hey.
Atreus, you are getting better. Faster.
You can be better than you one day, huh?
I mean...
If you are not, I have failed.
Haha! Fatherhood. Great. And he's actually distributing compliments for once, which is a thing. Hang on a second. I knocked that bucket down. Did it automatically loot the hacksilver out of the bucket when I knocked it down? Shouldn't it be down here somewhere? Huh, maybe it doesn't work the same way as it used to. Because it used to be you knocked those buckets down, then you had to go find the contents. Anyway, Kratos and Atreus are both growing. Look at them go.
It's because we shut down the rig.
I presume that's true. Isn't that nice? Alright, so I need to go visit Sindri, I suppose. Where's the closest Sindri? Let me see here. Map. Map. Where's the closest Sindri? Okay, those are the shops. Right. So this one, that one. There we go. That compass is really convenient, isn't it? I mean, it's just a waypoint marker. It's just an in-game version of a waypoint marker, but still, I like it. I appreciate it. And it seems to be showing me the proper way to go to get there, not just the, it's right here, go that way, which some compasses do, so I appreciate that as well. Sindri, nothing respawned while we were gone, did it? No, of course not. Great. That is convenient. Hello.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
I mean, that's probably true, given that the only shop, the only game in town.
For you?
Let's see. We want the placard. Yeah, here we go.
Gonna keep it spatter-free this time, right? Kratos?
Oh, sure, of course. Sure, I'll equip it for now, I suppose. Decrease in strength, but increase in stats overall, which usually means it's worthwhile. What does it say? Stun grabbing an enemy grants a health burst. That's kind of nice. So basically life leech whenever I stun dudes, which I'm obsessed with doing. So that seems to be a good choice, doesn't it? I feel like that's a good choice. And then the waist armor, this one, craft.
Wear it with pride.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we equip that. Then, there we go. Stun drain reduction by... Wait, what? What? Oh. Huh? Is it the upgrade that causes it to get stun drain reduction? Is that the idea? Maybe that is the idea. I had thought it was if you equip... Yeah, it must be that... Either I must have to upgrade them in some fashion or else they can't do the thing. Probably something along those lines. But I could actually upgrade this right now. Defense vitality, strength vitality. I'm more interested in the strength since I lost a bunch of it putting on this armor. So let's go ahead and do that.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
You're just going to say that periodically whenever we do this, huh? Well, I guess that's fine. Great. Great. Lovely. That's some nice armor.
Just because you've got new armor doesn't mean you should let yourself get knocked around more.
I mean...
Very well.
Very well. You actually agreed to it. Now, I wasn't actually expecting that. But, I mean, it is going to be better at defending me, I assume. I'm actually wearing a chest piece for once, which seems pretty unusual for Kratos. But in any case, we're going to leave off here because this is, again, a 2-hour episode, and I really need to not get into that particular habit. But, you know, it's my first time back. And
Over here! You forgot something.
Apparently I did. What is this? Huh.
Oh, definitely need that.
Oh, were those things that were... Wait, is that what you're talking about, Sindri? Or was there... Did you need something else?
At your service.
No, they didn't need anything else. Okay, sure. Fine. Well, great. I guess, like I say, we're done for today. So, I don't know exactly why that giant chest was there, but maybe it's just because I got him the slag he wanted. Maybe. Maybe. In any case, thank you for watching. Next time, I suppose we've pretty much wasted enough time in the Bay of Bounty for today, so we're probably going to go ahead over to where I'm actually supposed to go. Go and find that one dwarf, whose name I forget, but apparently he's an unsavory character. Should be a great time. So, I suppose I'll see you then.